Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna show you how to make the most delicious, healthy, sexy soda you've ever had in your life. It's ginger beer. I'm sure all of you have heard of it, but probably don't know how easy it is to make it. It only requires 3 ingredients: ginger, sugar, water, and your time. So with a little bit of love and a little bit of patience, you can make the most delicious, nutrient packed, filled with probiotics, more specifically lactobacillus, which is great for gut health, great for brain health. If you can get these naturally, it's one of the best ways that you can get things into your gut. And we all love that gut health. Throughout the years, we've learned how important it is, especially for men. Cancer begins in the colon. You know, with prostate cancer on the rise, with colon cancer on the rise, we really want to do as much as we can. And you ladies out there, trust me, I'm not forgetting about you either, but you know, more so importantly for guys, anything you can do as far as, you know, getting those probiotics in your gut so you can really just be regular, you can flush things out. It helps get rid of toxins. So it's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make a starter. If any of you have ever made sourdough out there and fed your sourdough starter, this is kind of the same process. So we're just gonna start with a little bit of water, some sugar, and some grated ginger. And then you wanna just feed that a little bit of water, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of ginger. I'll put the recipe in the description below, don't worry. For about 5 days. After 5 days, you'll start to see it foam up. Well, really after about a couple days, you'll start to see it fizz and really start to work its fermentation. Because what's happening is the natural yeast in the air and the sugar that you're putting in with the ginger, the natural yeast on top of the ginger as well. You don't need to peel the ginger because there's a lot of nutrients and a lot of natural beautiful yeast on the outside of that skin as well. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grate it, just add a little bit of sugar, add a little bit of water, and after about day 2 or 3, you'll start to see it bubble on top. That's a good sign. That means the yeast is working, it's active. The yeast is eating those sugars and it's starting to create that lactobacillus, which is what is actually going to create our ginger beer. You don't want to let this sit out too long and ferment too long because you can start to create alcohol, what we call hooch. It's kind of the prison way of making alcohol. So we definitely don't want to make some hooch. Maybe you do. Guys, as always, I can't wait to make this ginger beer, so let's go. Mold is the enemy of fermentation, so you really want to watch your ginger. Over time, depending on your fridge and the humidity level in your fridge, it'll start to grow mold, and sometimes you might not even see it. I've killed ginger bugs this way. So you want to really look inside the cracks. If you want to wash this off, you can, but just make sure you do it with filtered water because you want to make sure that there's no little parts that start to mold on the outside because that'll just kill your fermentation. So all right, on day 1, we want about 2 tablespoons or about 20 grams of grated ginger. We'll just add it to our jar. So we'll add in a 1/4 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of sugar. To keep your dirty, filthy hands out of this, we're just gonna take a chopstick, the back of a chopstick, and I just like to stir it around. Fermentation loves oxygen, so you wanna make sure that you're really just stirring some oxygen inside of there. Okay guys, so we got day 1 of our ginger bug done. So you want to just feed it the same amount every single day for about 5 days. Like I said, you know, after about 2 to 3 days of feeding the same amount as I just showed you, you're going to start to see nice little bit of foam on top. And then after about day 5, your liquid should be right about here. And that's what we're going to use for our solution. So go ahead and do this for the next 5 days. So for now, I'm going to show you how to make our solution and then bottle our ginger beer. This is very easy to do, guys. I'm also going to show you a little variation that you can do with a little bit of strawberry puree, and you can utilize this with any fruit. Just take any fruit that you like, juice it. You don't want to add too much of your ginger bug when you're adding this to, you know, some type of fruit juice because it can just be too much and they can explode on you. Not the bottle won't explode, but when you open it, it'll just shoot out. It's crazy, man. I've had some pretty crazy experiences. My wife and her sister were over here, and her sister grabbed a bottle and she popped it open, not thinking it was going to be a big deal. And my wife was warning her like, hey, that's been in there a while. It might be overly fermented. And she's like, yeah, whatever, and pops it open and it shot up to the ceiling. So you definitely want to be very careful with these, just being very mindful and paying attention, because like I said, fermentation is a natural yeast. It's a natural live bacteria. So you want to treat it with respect and you really just want to keep your eye on it. But like I said, once you start adding and being experimental and adding fruit juices to your solutions and getting a lot more creative, like I like to do a pineapple one where it's pineapple juice, half pineapple juice and half of our ginger solution. That's a really nice flavor. I like to do strawberry puree or strawberry juice mixed with lemongrass. That's a really nice one. If you want to get off of soda and you love ginger, you want something nutritious, this is definitely the thing that you want to get into, because when you put these in the fridge, it slows down the fermentation process, which is great, which is what you want, but it's still slowly eating that sugar and that byproduct and turning it into carbonation. So you definitely want to keep an eye on these. Just want to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and make our ginger solution and bottle this up. We'll take 150 grams of ginger. Next, we want 200 grams of sugar. So we'll just roughly chop our ginger. We're gonna strain all this out, so don't worry about making it super fancy. Take our ginger, just add it to a big pot, our 200 grams of sugar, 2,000 milliliters of water. Okay guys, so we got this on the stove. We wanna bring it up to a simmer, not a boil. Just cook it for about 5 minutes once it comes to a simmer, and then we'll shut it off and then let it cool down completely before we add our ginger bug. So once our solution is cooled down, I want to just take a 4-quart container. Go ahead and strain out your ginger solution through a fine mesh sieve. We have our ginger solution ready to go. There's a couple ways you can go about this. If you want to just keep it as is, go ahead and add 150 grams of your ginger bug to this. Go ahead and bottle it up and make sure you keep an eye on it every single day. I like to just pop it and burp it to see how it's doing. So it should take about 3 to 4 days, depending on, like I said, the ambient temperature of your spot, wherever you're fermenting at, your house, your apartment, whatever. But just keep an eye on it. Once you open it and it's starting to carbonate, then that's a good indicator that it's ready to go, and just put it in your fridge and drink it as soon as possible. What I wanted to do is just show you another variation that you can do. So I'm gonna split this in half, and I'm gonna add a little bit of strawberry puree to this one. So we're gonna have a strawberry ginger soda. So it's gonna be kind of like a strawberry Fanta-ish. So it's gonna be super delicious. All right guys, so go ahead and weigh out 150 milliliters of your ginger bug, and then we're gonna go ahead and just add that to our ginger solution. If you wanna do just the regular one, make sure you whisk it up. Weigh out another 150 grams of ginger bug. Take 450 grams or 16 ounces of strawberry puree, and we'll add that to the other ginger solution. And lastly, we'll add in our ginger bug. The full recipe will be in the description below. All right, and then lastly, we'll want to just take a funnel and then very carefully fill our fermentation bottles and put these in a cool, dark spot for at least 3 to 4 days. All right, guys, so there you have it. Let's go ahead and just get these tops on, get these fermenting. Make sure you put these in a cool, dry, dark place. Like I said, every single day you want to come in and just burp them just to get any carbonation out so it doesn't build up too much and explode on you. Trust me, you guys are not going to be disappointed when you make this. So super healthy, super nutritious, loaded with probiotics. We all need to get those in our lives and have healthy gut and live longer, because people love you and I love you, and you need to take care of yourself. Yeah, so we'll come back and check these in a couple days, guys, and I'll show you the final product. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really urge you to really look into fermentation. I'm gonna do some more videos on fermentation because I absolutely love it, and it's super good for you. It's super good for your gut, and we all wanna live longer, and you wanna take care of your body, and if you take care of your body, it's gonna take care of you, right? This is one step in that direction. And just all around tastes damn good. Oh man, this is so good. You can drop me a comment, a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I hope I earned your subscription, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.